Hello, YouTube people. For those of you who were interested in the conclusion to the Atlustube story, that's going to be this. We finally have a conclusion. After what? This happened in like October? It's December now? Yeah. But before we do that, I just wanted to point out, I like Atlas. I have for a long time. Persona 4 is one of my favorite games. And obviously, I really like this series because I go out of my way to buy these collector's editions. Like this, I think this is a fairly rare thing, isn't it? Wasn't this edition like really, really rare? I don't remember. I think it's kind of rare though. And of course, here's the one that got me copyright striked. Persona 4 Dancing All Night. By showing this image, I hope I'm not going to get it again. But obviously, I'm just pointing out, I'm a fan. I like Persona 4. I like Persona 3. Persona 4 is probably my second favorite game ever, or at least was. The only eclipsed by Chrono Trigger. So this was a huge bummer to me, because I really did like those. But let's get into the story here. When last we left, I was hit with Atlustube's copyright strike, which crippled my channel, as you know from watching the other announcement probably below this on the list. Yeah, and since then, when I made that video, I had said I contacted Kotaku. It was like the middle of the night when I emailed them. I didn't expect a response, but I did get one. From Patrick Klepek, who used to be at Giant Bomb and is now at Kotaku. I've always liked him. I liked him at Giant Bomb, and he's doing good work there at Kotaku too. But let's look at the story here, and as you can see, he wrote up a story on it. I actually didn't expect that. I thought, maybe I'll get a reply about it. At best. But apparently I wasn't the only one getting this, and Patrick Klepek has written a couple of articles on YouTube copyright being messy, and so I was surprised when he actually wrote an article specifically about this. And it's a fairly long article, and if you're interested, go read it. I am mentioned in it, right here. That's all me. I just highlighted. That's all my quotes and me talking to Patrick Klepek. I didn't expect that. But if you scroll down further, he talks about checking out Twitter for the term Atlustube and everything. And, he found a bunch of other people, also getting hit. And it goes on, as you can see. And, there's a bunch. And then you get down to the comments, and it's like, yeah, Japanese gaming companies, they don't get it. And, yeah, kind of. But, yeah. So, you'd think that them writing a negative article about a company, you'd get, like, a quote or a response from, the PR people for the company, right? Nothing. Not a thing at all. So, I said this in the previous thing too. I emailed Atlas, and it's actually mentioned in this thing. Yeah, right here. If anyone's concerned about their content they upload to their channel, I'd recommend they get in touch with Atlas PR at atlus.com beforehand. This backwards company wants you to contact them before you upload a video to get permission. Now, let's talk about copyright strikes for a second here. Video game companies are perfectly in legal right to go after people who put up Let's Plays and stuff. Because, that's the way the law is written, the DMCA and all that. It's behind them 100%. Every company, if they wanted to, could pretty much get every video taken offline of their game if they wanted. It would never work, but they could try at least. Most companies realize that's a terrible idea. It's free publicity. Publicity. It's free sales and marketing. I mean, I have bought games just from watching people play it, and many others have. People watch me play Chrono Trigger, Persona. They watch me play, and they're like, that looks good. I'm going to go try it. And you might think I'm full of crap because, I'm small time. I only had 12 subscribers before all this on YouTube, and I was around roughly 100 viewers on Twitch. I'm small time, but, I can't prove it, but it's true. People have told me, yo, I'm going to go check this game out. Now I've seen it played. And, it's happened for many games. Pillars of Eternity is another one. People watch me play it, and they're like, wow, that looks pretty good. And, most video game companies are like, okay, this is iffy, but it's getting us sales. It's getting us free publicity. It's getting us mentioned. So we're all behind it. Certain companies are like gung-ho about this stuff. The big people who do Let's Plays and stuff sometimes get like free copies shipped to them all the time, right? So it's like, yeah, they understand. But then you got companies like this and Nintendo, and they pull crap like this. And it boggles people's minds. Like, yeah, you're legally right, but that's a terrible idea. So after all this happened, side story over, like I said, I emailed Atlas PR and I got a response. I will now share with you a picture of the response. I took a picture of it so I could blur out the guy's name, even though he's mentioned in this story and I have him highlighted right now. This is the entirety of the email response from Atlas Public Relations in America. Here, hold on. Let me zoom in again for you because that's kind of small, right? That's it. Now, I'm not here to tell someone how to do their job. I don't work in PR. I don't know PR, right? But you would think if you work in PR and you got a fan who's obviously a fan who emails you like, guys, could you please just take the strike off? I've deleted the videos, okay? You win. That's it. I'm done. I won't do it anymore. Okay, just please remove the strike. And this is all they send back. Atlustube is our Japanese counterpart. You'll have to ask them to remove the strike. So you have no contact with Atlas PR in Japan. You don't have internal email. You can't hit the forward button and then reply to me. I understand. I have emailed them. I'm going to try to get this sorted out for you, buddy, because, this wouldn't take that much effort. He just has to send an email and send one to me and be like, yo, I'm trying to take care of you. We'll see what happens. And I would have been like, cool, thanks. That's great. This is a public relations response. Do it yourself, basically. That's pathetic. I mean, I was shocked. I expected I was expecting no response, let's be honest, or a robotic response. This is the entirety of the response I get. I'm insulted that this is what he sends me. That this is terrible. I mean, this is no way to treat your fans. Even if I'm in the wrong, this is no way to respond. That's pathetic, man. I don't know. So anyway, I considered that a dead end, and sorry, Atlas PR guy. I would have to assume that they would know English because I don't write Japanese. I can't email them an email in Japanese. I'm sorry, I don't know katakana or kanji. I can speak a little bit. I took a class on Japanese, but that's really not enough to even maneuver if I was over there. I don't know what he expected me to do. I'm sure Atlas Japan has people that can read English, but come on. Anyway, that's the entirety of the response. And so I took a next step. A step I didn't want to take initially because it sounded risky. I filed a counterclaim with YouTube. And when you do that, you have to give them your full name, address, and all that stuff. And, you have to acknowledge, I am legally filing a counterclaim And let's see, do I still have that? Yeah, right here. Yeah, there's the email response from YouTube. Saying thank you for your counter notification. We forwarded it to them. They keep in mind by submitting this counter notification, you've initiated a formal legal dispute process. I can't speak. We allow them 10 to 14 business days from their date, which was, let me scroll up a little bit here, November 3rd, to respond. They have 10 to 14 days to respond with evidence that they have taken court action against you to prevent the reinstatement of the videos, which I actually deleted. I just wanted the strike gone, right? So, that happened, like I said, November 3rd. This is December the 11th, and I just now got my channel back. So there's the other half of the problem, is YouTube itself. That is well past 14 business days, even when you count Thanksgiving in November. You would think that this would be automated or something, but no. It took them basically a month and a half. I mean, all right, you can cut that down with non-business days to less than that, but come on, let's be real. Anyway, that's done now. My channel is green and in good standing. So, great, but I don't understand YouTube. It's like I mentioned Patrick Klepek's stories on it before. I don't understand what they're thinking. They made a Twitch competitor called YouTube Gaming, but it still has all this terrible, terrible YouTube copyright stuff in it. And, if you play music on Twitch streaming, it doesn't get blocked until it's a video. The live stream doesn't get affected at all. YouTube, without even telling you, will just block your stream if it detects music or whatever. And it's like, you guys want to be a competitor? I mean, I was all when they first announced YouTube Gaming, I was like, that sounds great. I want to be one of the first people on board with that. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's leave Twitch behind, because that seems like an impossible thing to break into after a year of streaming. I'm ready to try something else. And then more details come out about YouTube Gaming, and it's like, okay, you're not protecting any of these people against gaming copyrights, which is something you need to do. You're not preventing them from their streams being blocked while they're streaming, which Twitch does. Twitch doesn't touch your stream. You can't have that and try to be a competitor. I don't know. YouTube really needs to fix these things. But let's take it even a step further. The DMCA needs to be fixed. Period. But that is the end of the story, basically. Yeah. I am, in conclusion, I'm very disappointed in Atlus, and they actually managed to kill my hype for Persona 5, and that's saying something. I mean, I love Persona games, and I was excited about Persona 5, but then they do all this, and I'm like, ugh. Well, I wasn't going to stream it when this happened, but your response has made it so that I don't even want to buy it, really. At least not at full price. I mean, I'm so disappointed in Atlus. I can't believe that company is built on, goodwill for customers, because they're a very niche thing. They're very, very tiny compared to other companies. They just got bought out by Sega, and, they're a tiny, tiny part of Sega, and you'd think that they'd want their fans happy, and then they'd pull this. I mean, the Atlus PR guy in the United States should have been on the phone with the Atlus PR guy in Japan and be like, you guys, whoa, you need to stop this. You're killing our goodwill. We need our fans, and this is such a minor thing to go after. It's completely negative for us. We get nothing out of doing this. I don't know. Anyway, I didn't want to make this the Craig Complains video, but it kind of became that. That's the end of the story, though. And thanks all that came and watched from Kotaku. Before the story went up, I had 12 subscribers. Now I'm up to like 29. Thanks for all that. Thanks for the comments in the previous video. That was real nice of you guys. Everybody was nice. Yeah, I'm going to be uploading my videos again here. If you want to stick around and watch me play some games, you know, you're welcome to. If you're going to cut your losses and get out now because the dork's story is over, I understand. You know, I'm not making money off of YouTube. I just do this for fun, so it's not like I'm going to get flipping out about people unsubscribing or something. You know, it's fine. But thanks all for all the support. Thanks, Patrick Klepek. You know, holy crap. I'm very, very sorry that I bet against you when you were doing that Dan Reichert lever. I bet with Dan Reichert. I'm sorry. You won, though, so, you know. Yeah, that's going to be it. I will see you guys in other videos.